What if I told you that you could go to market this week with your own brand of massage guns or memory foam dog beds? One way to make a quick entry into being your own boss is white labeling. That is, selling products manufactured by others, customized with your own designs or branding. Today, we will check out how to white label products. Before starting the video, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon so you will get notified when we upload the next video. Number 11. What is white label and/or private label? The terms white label and private label are often used interchangeably, incorrectly. White labeling is when a product or service removes their brand and logo from the end product and instead uses the branding requested by the purchaser. For example, if you go to a grocery store such as Walmart, you'll notice that you can buy all sorts of products sold under the Great Value brand. Does this mean that Walmart is producing all those products? No way! They have various companies that already provide these products and are willing to put them in Great Value packaging instead of their own on Walmart's behalf. So when you go to Walmart and pick up a Great Value product, take a look around. The brand providing the white-labeled Great Value product could also have the product sitting on the same shelf in its own packaging at a higher price. Number 10. How does white label digital marketing work? To understand how white label works, it's better to look at a simple example. Company X produces the pans and sells it without any trademark to Company Y, which then places its trademark, reselling the service to the end user. This is the simple scheme of the white label product. The same can be done with services as well. We can say that in the white labeling process, the key fact is anonymity. The final customer doesn't know who is the producer or service provider. Your customer will buy a quality product or get a good service without knowing who made it. White label digital marketing is quite different than white labeling a product for Walmart, that's for sure. In the digital world, white labeling is when your company purchases a white label company's services and presents them to the customer under your brand name. It's not like the customer is picking up a product, putting it into their shopping cart, and checking out. How do I start white labeling? There are a few simple steps to get started. Choose a product, find a supplier, determine if you will buy inventory, drop ship, or print on demand. Create a brand and branding assets for your business and submit your customizations. Refer to each supplier's specifications and steps. Set up a Shopify store and a sales channel. If applicable, link your supplier to your Shopify store, as in the case of print-on-demand apps. Get selling. Number 9. Understanding a white label product. White label products are manufactured by a third party, not the company that sells it or necessarily even markets it. The advantage is that a single company does not have to go through the entire process of creating and selling a product. One firm can concentrate on producing the product, another on marketing it, and another can focus on selling it, each according to its expertise and preference. The major benefits of white label branding are that it saves companies time, energy, and money in terms of production and marketing costs. Another big advantage of private label brands is that if a supermarket has an exclusive deal with a manufacturer, then the average transportation expenses might be lower than usual and the company would benefit from distributional economies of scale. Because of lower transportation costs, the retailer could sell the product for less and still reap a bigger profit margin. Private label brands have become increasingly popular, which suggests that consumers are becoming more sensitive to price and less loyal to their favorite traditional brands. In many countries, the growth of private label brands is hurting national brands, the manufacturer's market share. Number 8. Famous white label examples. As we have seen before, the business function is based on anonymity. That's why we're not always aware of who produces the product. We rely on the brand or its price. Dollar Shave Club sells about 1 billion simple razors a year without producing even one. Their strength lies in their sales strategy. Other companies produce the good and the Dollar Shave Club places their own logo on them to sell. It's one of the most famous white label product examples. Travel Payouts affiliates have already created more than 35,000 white label projects. It's clear that the power of the brand and the white label marketing strategy are the main factors in sales success. At the same time, the white label allows you to offer products that you would otherwise never have been able to offer to your users without high investments. Number 7. Types of white label. There are mainly 3 categories of white label. B2B, products or services provided by one company to a reseller who resells it to the end user, another company. B2C, products or services resold by a company and sold to the end user, consumer, or person. SaaS, software as a service, subscription-licensed rebrandable software where resellers claim their software as their own and sell it to the customers. Travel Payouts, white label applies to the last group, SaaS, where you can get a technology and use it to sell flights or hotels. We can also separate all white labels for 2 big groups, products and services. Number 6. Services. The white label service means that you are providing somebody else's service for the end customer, but in the customer's mind, they bought the service from you. Travel Payouts white label belongs to this group. We already wrote how to create a white label website where we described how the Travel Payouts white label works. Another example of white label service is when you offer translation services for the customer, but provide it through a third-party agency. The agency would translate for you, but the customer will get the final result from you and think that you are the provider. Number 5. Products. In many cases, creating a product from scratch is consuming, both in terms of time and money. Exploiting the products in white label is therefore a necessity and a great opportunity. With product white label, you already have basically everything to start. For example, you can find great quality pens without any label, or you could buy the headphones from China and place your own logo on it. This all is a product white labeling. You take the no-name goods, give them the name of your brand, and sell them as yours. We know that many people mistake the white label projects and private labels. Let's look at what the difference is and what is better. Number 4. Private label versus white label. Private label is not a type of white label. Private label means it's your own label, and it is a tool for big companies. Take supermarkets, for example, when they place their own well-known logo to the set of goods. For example, you may see in the Spar water, pasta, beans, sauce, and other goods with the Spar name. This is a private label. The difference between a private and a white label is that private label goods are only produced for the brand name. Usually, the brand owner controls the production and is involved in most of the processes. Number 3. How to create brand products and be different on the market. Offering products sold by thousands of other sellers is not necessarily a problem. Often the key to a business is to improve what's already there. Reinventing the wheel is not a goal, but you can find a way to improve the life of a tire. What you have to do, clearly define your brand and your goals. Create a social value strategy. Aims to build a bond with your customers. Do not imitate the big brands. Feature the site with colors that represent your brand. How to brand services and differentiate within the market. Offering services is perhaps more complicated because you have to work a lot on the credibility of the brand. Beyond the choice of service you want to offer, you need to analyze some important aspects. Study your potential customers and their needs. Analyze your competitors to understand their successful products. Aim for fast, high-quality service. Leverages collaborations with prestigious partners. Offer case studies on the effectiveness of your services. Take advantage of social networks, especially LinkedIn. Develop an educational content marketing plan of the service more than of sale. Number 2. Tools for operating white label projects. We've collected a set of tools for easier and more effective operation of the white label projects. Sendy for sending basic emails or newsletters and creating autoresponders. Mautic to manage social media marketing campaigns. White Shark for PPC agency. Travel Payouts to create travel white label portals. Shoutem to create apps for iOS and Android from a variety of initial templates. Selling optimization with LoadFaster, content marketing through sites like BlogMutt, social channels managed through $99 Social, classic SEO tools such as Google Webmasters, or the list of 20 best SEO sources. Number 1. Is it profitable to create your own white label projects? White label is an effective way to build your own service or create your own products with low time and money investments. This is an amazing way to build your own brand and provide quality services and goods. But just like other strategies, it has its drawbacks. White label makes it difficult to create something unique, but the white label project can grow to something very big and become a great source of income in the hands of a professional. With travel payouts, the white label will earn you income on flight tickets and hotel bookings. To learn more about this possibility, please visit our knowledge base. Do share with us in the comments if you know more about white labeling a product.